Good evening, everyone. Online students, please confirm I'm audible.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So yesterday we have seen that about the data analysis and the data science, right? And today we will start one project, small project that based on dummy data that will be created today on Excel, right? So let me share my screen and then we will start. First, we have to launch Excel. So when you go to search bar, Excel will be there, or you can type Excel. And now you will go to the blank workbook for the new sheet. Anyone? Yeah. Okay. So today we will do some analysis. So we have to create data, right? And we are doing the result analysis. So for that, I want the serial number. Then I want the name of the student. Right? Then I want their subject's name, right? So suppose we are doing the data analytics training. So the module we have right now, 4 modules we have, like Excel, Power BI, Python, and the SQL, right? So we'll take those marks only in our analysis, right? Make it more real, right? So we are taking like Excel. Then we have your Power BI. Then we have Python. And then last we have SQL. Right. On the basis of that, we will get the aggregate, right? Total. We have to calculate the total. And after total, we will calculate the percentage. Right. After percentage, we can see do some analysis like what is your maximum marks, what is your minimum marks in of a particular student, right? So we can go for the maximum marks, we can go for the minimum marks, right? And then after that, we can calculate the result, right? Pass or fail, right? Based on some condition that we will assume later, that on which condition we will take for the pass and fail, right? Okay, so this will be our measurement. So now let's take the names, right? So we will take from our batch only. So just because I'm taking 10 students at a time. The name is like, tell me your name. R-A-J S-H R-A-J S-H Raj, right? Then we have Afzal. A-F-Z-L G-L. Okay, sorry. Afzal, right? Then what we have? We have Mokran.
Ethan.
Sorry?
A-T-H-A-N.
Okay, Kamgan. This is correct? Kamgan?
Correct. Yes, correct.
Thank you. And then we have Makaran, right? Then we have file. Then we have Nathan. Then we have Radhika. Then Anand. Then we have Abhinava, right? Abhinava, and then last, current. Right. So we are doing analysis on the only 10 students. Okay. Now we have to give the numbers, right? So we are taking random numbers, right? Do not assume that we are getting very less score, right? So it's just dummy numbers, right? So we have to write all these numbers, right? So I'm using some shortcuts. I'm just pressing the numbers and then entering, right? And we'll go to the next cell, each cell, what we have selected, right? You can see, but we will go through each and every basic concepts of this ribbon, this formula bar, right? This cell name, the quick access bar also, right? This is quick access bar, and this is the status bar, where we are getting the status. So, and everything we will discuss in our training sessions, right? Right now, I'm not giving you any that about the interface, any knowledge about the interface, but when we go for the trainings, we will learn each and every basic concepts. Getting my point, everyone? Right now, we are just doing analysis, right? That how we can do the analysis in Excel. So we are just assuming some numbers, like we are taking numbers out of the 100, right? So suppose he's getting 89, then he's get 67, and 56, 55, 58, 11, 54, 52, 56, 8, 9, 10, 12, 8, 8. Somewhere we have given the mistake, right? So we can manually correct this. Right. So these are the numbers they have got in their respective subjects. Right. Now what we are doing, you can see some of the text are hiding. Right. And one more thing, can you tell me that you have noticed while we are writing the text and while we are writing the numbers? Can anyone tell me?
Sir, the
Yes.
text is placed palette.
Placements, yeah, correct one. So you have seen the text are placed at the left side and numbers are placed at the right side. So can anyone tell me why? Or it is just random by the Excel?
Generally right from left to right.
So you're saying that, Rashid, that it is generally that we write text from the left to right, right? So it is generally that we write numerical from the right to left. Is that so? No.
So from SS से
Right. In the text now, in the text. But in the numerical? Numerical also we put the values from the left to right only. Number change हो जाएंगे, right? Suppose you want to change the placement, right? We can go like this also. See, does it making any sense? So is changing any sense or something like that? That we cannot do this. We can change, right? According to our comfort, we can change. But my question is that why it is defaulted as right side? Anyone know? Okay, wait for the training then. Right, I will tell you on the training, and it has logical that why it is not placed at the left side, right? So I will tell you in the training. Okay, so everything, whatever you're doing in Excel is logical. Nothing is that, okay, manually you can that override anything, that you can place this in the left side or the middle, it's up to you. But as a default, it is logical why it is in the right side, right?
I think the latest we have select or we have find the latest number. If we put a new number and that could be below above the column size. Then
No, it
last
doesn't
line
matter.
we have to find. Will get.
No, that doesn't matter. See, you want to resize the cell size also, you can do.
Suppose number is 1 lakh something.
Right.
And we have 1 lakh 1 count. Then we have to show the last number कौन सा है ये देखने के लिए शायद.
No. See, it is just this kind of this much place, right? Right. It
Yeah.
doesn't. It's not making any sense that if you are writing here, then it is more visible or more convenient, or if you're writing here, this is not more convenient, right? It is not like that. So sometimes I will do this settings also. I will make it in the middle because it's look better in the middle, right? But there is a reason why it is settled in the right side, right corner. I will tell you in the trainings, right? That you have to wait for the trainings, right? So now let's move, and you can see some of the values are hiding, right, in the cells. They are not that placed well. So what you can do, you can manually go for the placement of the cells, right? Sorry, change the width of the cells so that they can unhide. Or what you can do, you can use a shortcut key for the whole selection, and you can make it in the right size of your cell. How? That is Alt HOI, right? You can see nothing is now hiding your cells, and it is correctly measured according to their width, right? How much they needed. It needed. Getting my point? So if you want the no, only Alt HOI, right? That is a shortcut key. Okay, let's move. And first, what we have to do? We have to calculate total. How we can calculate the total? What we have to do? If I want the total sum of these numbers, can anyone tell me?
Equals to sum.
We want the sum, right? So how I can get the sum?
Click on
Equal to, then we have to add these cells, right?
yeah.
This F6, this G6, then H6 and all, right? So there is a diagram also that you can do. This is that longer way that you have to give equal to sign, then add this, and this. You can go directly to this sigma sign, right? There is sigma, and there you can directly sum, right? So everything will be done automatically, and you have to just press enter if the selection is correct, right? So you can get directly the sum of all the numbers. Understood, everyone? Understood, everyone?
Yes.
How I did this? So we got the total marks of Rajshri out of 400, 305. Right. Now what I'm doing, I'm just dragging it so that I can get all other numbers also. Same way. See, I got all the numbers of each student in front of their name. Right. So this is our total marks, which is scored out of 400. Got it? Now what we have to do, we have to calculate the percentage. So can anyone tell me how we can calculate the percentage? Equal to, right? So total divided by out of total, right? How much you are getting from how much marks. So you are getting 305. So out of what? 400. So you have to divide 305 divided by 400, right? So this is how you can get the percentage. So we are taking this total. right? Then divide by your total marks. So how much total marks? That is 400 out of what you are getting. So when you press enter, you will get the decimal percentage. What you are getting? Decimal percentage. So when you drag it, how you will drag it? You go to the right corner. When you get the bold sign plus sign, then you have to do double click and you will get all the decimal percentage. Right. Now you want to convert in the 100 percentages. In the 100 percentages. How you can do this? Go to the general. There is option number format. In general, there is option of percentage, right? You can see like this and just click on this. So all the numbers will convert into the percentage. Okay, why I'm getting 195%? Oh my God, Karthik is getting, oh my God, the number for VI 567. Just my mistake. 56, right? Not sure. Right. So these are the percentages out of the 100. Understood, everyone? How I did this? Any doubt? No doubts. Okay. Let's move further. And now we have to calculate the maximum marks, right? Out of the all the 4 subjects, what you are getting, in which subject you are getting the highest marks, and what is your highest marks, right? So that I can analyze your potential, right? That will tell you, that will analyze, I can analyze your potential also, that you can work, if you work in a good way, then you can do better in each subject, right? So we have to calculate the maximum marks. How I can calculate the maximum marks? There is a function max, or you can go directly to this sigma, and there is an option of maximum marks also, right? Click on this. So now selection is not correct. If you see, what is the max? If I click this now, so you get the maximum like 305, right? Because this, in the selection, you have the total and the percentage also. So you have to deselect these 2 cells. Yes or no? So what you have to do, you don't have to click anywhere. Just press shift and then go to the left key, right? Press left key 1 time, then it will deselect the percentage. Again, go press the left key using and keep on pressing the shift key, right? Now your selection is correct. Now you can press enter and you will get your maximum marks. Understood, everyone? And go to the right corner when you get dark plus symbol, double click. So each maximum marks is there. Yeah, drag it also, then you will also work, right? Same thing, right? Suppose you right now you have only 10 names, then you can drag it, right? But suppose you have 200, you have 2000, then you have to double click it, right? Now come to the minimum marks. How you can get the minimum marks? Same way. Go to the minimum, right? And now you have to deselect 3 cells. This, and this, right? So keep on pressing shift key and go to the left 3 times. 1, 2, and 3. And now you can drag it. Let me show you. So this is your minimum marks. So I can see where you are not working. What are your low areas, right? Where you're not good. So I can work on it. So these are the analysis that we are done now. Now we have to calculate the result, right? So if you see that result we can calculate in a different way, right? So we have 4 subjects. We have total percentage. So these are the numbers that you have got. So one way is that we can calculate your percentage pass or fail on the basis of your percentage, right? I'm not looking for
मम्मी
the,
एखादं रफ पेज आहे का ग रफ बुक
please
म्हणजे असं
mute
पावसात
yourself.
भिजली किंवा कीड लागली असं काही टाइमपास येऊ दे.
Okay. So now what I'm talking about the result. So result we can calculate many ways, right? Suppose we are looking for the not going for the each subject, we are just looking for the output of the student, like okay, he's doing good overall the subjects, like not a particular subject. So we can go for the result only. If you are getting more than 50%, then you are pass, else you will fail. Right? We can take a particular condition and we can take multiple condition also. So first I will tell you how you can take for the single condition, how you can use and you can get the result, and then we will see for the multiple conditions also. Right? So first criteria is what? On the percentage only. And the next we will take not only for percentage, also you have to pass in each subject also. There is a minimum marks that you have to secure. Right? Getting my point, everyone? Understood? Okay. Let's move. So we have to calculate the result. So our criteria is that your percentage should be greater than or equal to 50%. Then you will call it as a pass. Otherwise, you will treat it as a fail. So for us, for our analysis, Rashi will be pass, Afzal will pass, Among will pass. Who will fail? I think no one is failed. Okay, let's make them fail. Okay, so what we have to do? We have to just modify the numbers, right? So what we can do in the 50%, we can we make them fail, like 50 marks you can give. So he is fail now. Now who else I can make fail? You can make fail also, like 50. And then we have to make here also like 60. She's failed. And one more student I will fail. And then please don't mind, I'm taking just random name, right? I'm not giving any low marks. Will not fail. Okay. Oh. Okay, right. So what we are expecting in Abhinava, then Nitin and Among will fail, right? Others will be passed, right? If we do the right formula, we use the right formula, then it should be there. So how we'll do this? We will use if and else condition, right? For getting the result, right? For the particular condition, what we will use? If and condition, if and else condition. So can anyone tell me what is if and else condition? Right.
If percentage is greater than 50.
Suppose we are taking on percentage, right? So what we have to do, we have to give the criteria. If the percentage is greater than this, if condition is true, that means you have to show something, then you have to give them some particular output, then you can give the particular output, that will be true, then it will publish this. If it is false, then it will publish the another thing, right? So let me show you. So what we will do, equal to sign, then we will start with if condition. If. Just if, right, and we start the parenthesis, you will get the formula here. Now, three arguments are there, if you can see. Three arguments are there. First is logic test, right? What is the logic you are doing, right? What logic you are giving? On the basis of that, if this logic is correct, then what you want as the output. If this logic is wrong, then what you want as the output, right? Getting my point. So first you want to give the logic test. So what is logic test? This percentage should be greater than what or equal to 50%, right? If it is true, then comma. Now see, the condition is highlighted. If it is true, then what you want in the output?
Pass.
You want pass, right? And this is string, then you have to write in the quotes, right? So you have to write in quotes, this is pass. Getting my point?
Yes.
Right. Now again, comma. And for the else condition, if it is not true, then what you want to in the output? Fail. Right? Now you can close the bracket. Your formula is completed. Press enter, you will get the output. So now you can have to just go the right corner and just double click, you will get each result, right? So see, Among is failed, Nitin is failed, and Abhinava is failed, right? So you got the right answer, right? Understood everyone? Any doubt in this? If and else condition? Any doubt? I can explain it again.
Please explain it again.
Sorry?
Please explain it again.
Please, okay. I'm explaining it again. So what we have decided to make student any fail or pass on the on a particular condition on the basis of percentage, right? So these are our percentages. So you can give any condition. So right now we have what we have selected according to all concerns, that if any student is having 50% or greater than 50%, then he will treat it as a pass. Otherwise, he will treat it as a fail, right? So in this condition, what I've done, if condition, then we have given this condition, this logic, right? That this cell, in this cell, if the percentage is greater than 50, right? So what it will do, it will go here and see, okay, this is greater than 50. Okay, now what he has to pass? He has to give the true condition as a pass, and it will give as pass, right? If it is not true, if it is less than 50, then it will, what it will give you? Fail, right? So this is applied everywhere in each cell. Understood?
Yes, thank you.
Understood, right? Okay. Just for the single condition. Now, yes.
Sir, can we use more than two one condition, two or three condition?
Yes, we can do for that also. I'm just going for that only, that condition. If you are not looking for a particular condition, if you want to see any student to pass in each subject also, right? So that category can also we can add, right? For that, we will use if and condition. If and if or condition, right? There are two conditions, if and if or, that we can use for the multiple conditions, right? So we will see how we can get this result. So this is result 1 and this is another result. We can take as result 2 and we can take it result 1. Right. Now here I have to apply the condition. How we can apply? Equal to sign, right? Then we have to write if condition. Then start the parenthesis. Now we have to write and. Right. Now after and you have to start the parenthesis again. Now you cannot see the all the logicals, right? All the logicals. You cannot see all the arguments. So what you can do, if the formula is very big, what you can do, you can open the function argument window. How you can open? Let me show you. You can go to this FX button, click on this. You can open after clicking this function argument window. Right? Now you have to give all the logics on the basis of what you want any student pass or fail. Getting my point? So before going to this condition, can anyone tell me what is the meaning of and when we apply and between multiple conditions?
And means all the conditions should be true or.
Then also you will, then only you will get as a true result. Otherwise you will get else result. Getting my point? Online students, you are getting this? When we apply and in between multiple conditions, so it means that when every condition will be true, then you will get as true result. Otherwise, you will get the result of else condition. Else, right? Understood? Right?
Yes, sir.
Now let's start applying the logics. Every logic, right? So we have logic 1 that.
Hi guys, 5 minutes wait. Hello. 10 minutes wait because there is a light problem here.
Okay, students, welcome back. Due to the electricity problem, we have disconnected. So now we are back. Okay. So let me share my screen again. Just a second. Okay, I have not shared. Oh, I have not saved the Excel sheet. Oh my God. Just a second. Just a second. Let's see. I have not saved that Excel sheet. And I was thinking about it. Let's save that sheet.
उसके ऊपर क्लिक करो, राइट क्लिक करके रिसेंट
Hmm?
ऊपर
This one?
हाँ
This is the blank workbook.
हाँ
This from this you will get the
आपको सब डेटा
it will not. Yeah. I think it is there, right? Okay. So now, okay, result we have gone. So we have to calculate result again. And let me save this file first so that you have to go to save as. Okay, got it. Now it is saved. Now we have to do it again. Equal to if, right? And here also we can do again like that only. We can use the function argument window for this also, right? How? You have to go here and there is logic test where we have to give the logic. Just simple like that. This and should be greater than, sorry, greater than equal to 50%, right? And then if value is true, what you have to pass? Pass, right? And then you have to give fail. The quotes will be automatically placed because this is a function argument window and it will care about all these initials, right? Then else in else continue, you have to give fail. So here you have done. Now you can press OK and your logic is there. Now we have to calculate the result too. Right. Now we have to apply multiple conditions. If, and so I am asking about these, that if we are applying and in between multiple condition, so what is the meaning of that and? right? So the meaning of that and means if all the conditions are true, then only you will get the positive result, right? Otherwise, you will get the else result. Getting my point, everyone? Understood? Right? So let's see how we can do this. If, then, and, then again bracket, right? Now we go for the function argument window. And here we have to apply the logics. Now, first logic is what? Tell me. What is the first logic? We will start with the first subject, right? This number, right? You can select this cell and you will select, okay, F6 should be greater than or equal to what? 50, right? Then only you will treat it as a that pass, right? And what is logic 2? Power BI marks also. It should be greater than equal to 50, right? Then Python marks also. Just a second. You have to click in another condition, then you have to write. Then your Python marks greater than equal to 50, right? Then SQL marks. Sorry, you have to press at the logic 4 and then you have to give SQL marks should be greater than or equal to 50, and then last one is what? Our percentage, right? It should be there. So tell me, is it necessary to give this condition? Why? No, why it is not logically correct here if you are not giving this condition, right? The percentage should be greater than equal to 50%. Can anyone tell me why it is not necessary? It is already covered. How it is already covered? Not in the another result. I'm talking about in this result only. How it is already covered in this result only.
Because we have given already individual subjects.
Yes, we are using all the subjects, particular subjects greater than 50. If every subject is greater than 50, then percentage will be also greater than 50, right? So we don't have to look after the percentage. Getting my point? Okay. So here we can, so this is done. Now you have to tell that if this condition are true, then what you want in the output. So for that you have to go in if, a function argument. So there are two argument window because you have used two functions, if and. So right now you are in the and function argument window. How you can go back to the if argument window? Click on if. So you are now in the if argument window. So logic test you have given. Now if it is true, what you want pass. And if it is false, then you want fail. Understood? Right?
Right, understood.
Then press OK, and your output will be here. Right. Now let's see how many students are passed on the basis of each condition. 1, 2, 3. Only 3 students are passed because in the individual subjects, some students are failed. Getting my point? Right? Understood? Any doubt in this? So how we have calculated this? Using if and condition. Now you have to tell me how we can calculate this, the same result, but using if or condition. This will be result 2, result 3. And this should be same as it, right? Because I also want the same thing that every student should be have the greater marks greater than 50 and the percentage also greater than 50. But you have to use if or condition, if and. So can anyone tell me about the logic of if or condition? When we apply or in between the multiple condition, what it means? Right. If any condition is true, then you will get the output, right? So can you use the same logic in that formula in or condition? No, because if any logic will be correct, then you will be passed now. Then everyone will pass. So you have to use your brain. How we can use the condition. right? What we have to do?
सर हमने जो कंडीशन लगाई सब सब्जेक्ट के 50 के ऊपर चाहिए हम वो कंडीशन डायरेक्ट मिनिमम पे भी लगा सकते हैं
Right. We can go for the minimum also. Right? That is correct. That is the correct answer. So what we have to do, we have to go for the reverse condition. Right? If any student is getting less than 50, right? If this is true, any subject, for any subject, if it is true, then you will fail. Otherwise, you will be pass. Good answer. Right? So what we can do for if or condition, equal to sign, if, right? And then bracket, then use or, and then start the bracket. Now you have to open the function argument window for the or. Now you have to give the logics. So what you are saying, if you are getting less than 50 here, only less than 50, not equal to, because equal to is pass, right? If you are getting less than 50 here, or you are getting in Power BI less than 50, right? Or you are getting Python less than 50, or you are getting in SQL less than 50, right? And we need to take this also percentage or not? Yes or no? Tell me this time. Suppose if anyone is getting anywhere, right? The less than. So it will take as fail, na? Otherwise it will pass. So percentage is not making any sense. Percentage will make sense when you have less amount or less threshold value for the each subject. Like suppose you are taking per subject pass as a 33%, 40%, and overall pass as a 50%. Then you have to take care about the percentage also. But right now, both are conditions are same for the 50%, right? Then you don't have to care about this. So this logic is correct. Now you have to go to if argument window, and there you have to tell, okay, this all condition is, if any one of this condition is true, then you have to tell this is fail. Right? Yes or no? Online students, please confirm. You are getting my point? Are you understanding? Otherwise, we won't.
Yes.
Okay. No, true, that pass. Yes. Correct. Right? So when we press OK, and the answer should be same as previous, right? Go to the right corner, and you'll get the same answer. See? Same answer, right? So it's also validating our logics. Understood, everyone? Any doubt in this?
If you want to give two conditions or two criteria,
Right? You can give
if when one condition is that in every subject we have to above 50%, or we the marks should be greater than 300 or 350. If you want to give two conditions,
right.
or two criteria,
Yeah.
then how it is?
That we will learn in the training sessions, right? That you have to join Learnomate, right? In demo session, you cannot learn everything, right? That will be paid, right? Yes, that you have to join. Okay, got it. Now tomorrow, what we will do? We will calculate the grade, right? How you can calculate the grade on the basis of different percentage criteria. Suppose 90 to 100, you are getting A grade, then 80 to 90 B grade, right? How you can get this? So for that, we use nested if condition, right? I will tell you how you can use nested if condition to calculate the grades of the student, and then we will go for the visualization, right? Using charts and everything, how you can see the performance, right? So that we will do tomorrow, and this is from my side today. And if you want to ask anything, you can ask. Any doubts? No questions? Okay, then we can wind up. Shruti, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so we can.
Yeah. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, okay. Thank you, everyone. And let's meet tomorrow for the great and the more concepts that we can understand in this analysis. Thank you, everyone, and have a nice day.
Thank you, sir. Bye.